Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.
What is going on, Raider Nation? What is going on? It is your boy Darian coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. If this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page, I would suggest that you subscribe, hit the bell button, and get the latest news at all Raiders news. But I just want to let y'all know before we get into this video that we are doing a 4,000 subscriber giveaway. So once we get to that 4,000 subscribers, I will be giving away some merchandise for the Raider Nation, for Spotlight Raiders Talk, anything of your choice on the Spotlight Sports Network website. If you go to merch, you can pick out anything that you want from the Spotlight Raiders Talk gear. The link will be in the description, but make sure we have to get to 4,000 subscribers and we will be doing the giveaway. Details will be coming soon. But let's get straight into this video, and these are 3 things that we've learned for the Las Vegas Raiders losing to the Miami Dolphins 26-25. Now, the first thing that we've learned in this game between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders, and the first thing that we've learned, that the Raiders has been terrible in critical situations. Well, we'll get that to play, but even before that, it was an embarrassment that the Raiders were awful during critical times of the game. It started with their poor red zone efficiency. The Raiders came into the game as one of the worst red zone teams in the league in terms of touchdown percentage, only at 56%, and they were bad once again versus the Dolphins. The Las Vegas Raiders was 1 for 4 in the red zone, settling for 3 field goals, which kept the Dolphins in the game and kept the pressure on their shaky defense. Twice inside the Dolphins' 10-yard line, Jon Gruden made puzzling play calls and personnel decisions as Josh Jacobs didn't receive a touch in those goal line situations. However, as bad as they were, we were come to expect that there were bad red zone plays from the Raiders. What we did not expect was their struggles on third down. Las Vegas is second in the league in nearly 50% of conversions, which is 49.14%. Yet on Saturday night, they went 0 for 10. Amazingly, the Raiders still seem poised to win the game despite of 2 troubling stats. And then we had the lovely heave at the end of the game by Ryan Fitzpatrick, where the Raiders attempted their best New York Jets impersonation and did not disappoint. The rookie Damon Arnett appeared to be in cover 2 despite a late game situation, and a zero threat in the flat did not run underneath the receiver going vertical. Isaiah Johnson, who was playing deep safety, was late to come over to help as a result of the Dolphins receiver Mac Hollins made a catch and redeemed himself after dropping a pass at the goal line a few drives earlier. And to top it off, Arden Key made his presence known with an awful face mask penalty to put Miami in immediate field goal range for the win. Overall, the Raiders were terrible in critical situations throughout the game, resulting in the playoff eliminating loss. I have to agree here. We were terrible on offense and we were terrible on defense. 0 for 10 on offense on third down is unacceptable, knowing that we're second in the league in third downs. It was a lot of play call issues that I did not like by Jon Gruden either, but at the same time, I already stressed myself out on the live stream earlier, and I let them know, like, Jon Gruden play calling is so worn out and is so outdated to a point that we need somebody innovative coming in. But we will have another talk in another video about that. But I agree with this part, and shout out to justblogbaby.com when it comes to this article, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be bringing this to y'all. So shout out to justblogbaby.com. But I'm absolutely right about this first thing that we learned. We are so terrible in critical situations. We don't play disciplined football on both sides of the ball, and we don't have a coach that can make our offense even more innovative. That's just my opinion, but that is the first thing that we've learned when it came to losing to the Las Vegas Raiders losing to the Miami Dolphins. And the second thing that we've learned in this Miami Dolphins versus Raiders game, and the second thing that we learned, that wide receiver Nelson Agholor almost saved the day and almost won this game for us. There are many things to be frustrated about from this game, but a huge bright spot was played by wide receiver Nelson Agholor. After being one of the most free agents signed In this past season, Agholor has been the team's best wideout. He nearly saved the Raiders season with 2 monster plays. First being a spectacular run and catch just under 4 minutes left in the game on a broken play which Derek Carr took a chance to him deep on the right sideline. Agholor made a contested grab over Byron Jones and weaved by the safety Bobby McCain to give the Raiders the lead. On the next drive, he forced a pass interference on Jones as it resulted in a 49 yards and immediately put the Raiders in position for what they thought would be the game-winning field goal. The PI was a bit ticky-tacky, but regardless, Agholor was able to get the call. Most of us, including myself, will harp on the collapse at the end. But however, let's not forget how great Agholor was in this game, as he finished with 5 catches, 155 yards, and a touchdown, doing everything he could to win this game. How much more clearer do we can take it there? How much more clearer than we can take it that Nelson Agholor needs to be re-signed? If you have not watched that actual video of me saying that we need to extend Nelson Agholor to stay in the silver and black, make sure you go check out that video on this page. But I have to agree, Nelson Agholor was the guy that was getting it done for the wide receivers. A lot of other receivers, I mean, Hunter Renfrow had a few catches. Darren Waller, of course, we all know what Waller can do on the offense, but Nelson Agholor was our almost shining armor to win this game for us, and the defense dropped the ball as usual. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Both sides of the ball didn't play well, but Nelson Agholor had himself a bright game under the bright lights, and a lot of people say this guy was a snub, this guy was this, this guy was that, but he's having his best year of his career with the Las Vegas Raiders. So Nelson Agholor, I hope you get re-signed, bro, but that is the second thing that we learned against the Miami Dolphins in losing this game, 26-25. And the third thing that we learned in this Miami Dolphins versus Las Vegas Raiders game is that the coach Jon Gruden, another second half of the season collapse. It has been deja vu for the Raiders for the past 2 seasons as they suffer brutal losing streaks in the second half of the year when the playoff appeared to be a real possibility. In 2019, they were 6-4 heading into Week 12 before losing 4 straight out of the 5 last of the 6 to finish at a disappointing 7-9. Now in 2020, they face a similar situation as they were 6-3 going into Week 11 and had lost 4 of the last 5. And if not for that miracle in New Jersey against the New York Jets, they'll be looking at a 5-game losing streak. To top it off, they will finish the season next week against the Denver Broncos, just like last year. So we could be looking at another 7-9 record with the same exact season-ending loss. But even if the Raiders do pull out the win at the end of the year, 8-8 will bring the fans no comfort as they have been forced to watch the consecutive end of the season collapse by the Raiders. Raiders fans are not happy. I am not happy. 8-8. If we end the season 8-8, that's not an improvement for me. That's only one extra game that we won. How do we start out 6-3 going into Week 11 and we lose 4 of the last 5 games? If we wouldn't have had that game against the Jets, we would have lost. It's just really bad to see what's happening with Jon Gruden. Is they losing faith in Jon Gruden? I think the Raider Nation is losing faith in Jon Gruden because he's too old school and he just not working out the last 2 games. I mean, the last 2 years just been collapsing over and over, and I just don't like nothing about it. Like, I just feel like I don't know. I just don't know anymore when it comes to the Raiders. I just don't know. I can't even be mad anymore. But let me know what y'all think about this video. Do you think these are the 3 things that we learned in this Miami Dolphins game? Let me know what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. And do not forget, when you do subscribe to the channel, that do help you to be entered into the 4,000 subscribers giveaway. More details are coming soon. So make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Spotlight Raiders Talk, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.